For the Oxford Plains Dragway, I'm Caleb Lamb with the weekly recap. The Oxford Plains Dragway kicked off a very busy weekend on Friday with the 10th event of the championship series. This week's racing action presented by Smokin Dave's Backyard Barbecue and Grill from Nickel Street in South Paris, Maine. Leading off the night, Dial In for Dollars saw Dan Brown once again claim the purse, this time for $255 with a run that was just 19 ten-thousandths off his dial-in of 7.07 seconds. The 1933 Essex Coupe, sponsored by Down East Private Wealth, had a very successful night with Joe Brown, the father of Dan, making it to the finals and coming up in second place of the Nostalgia class, falling short against Ron Childs. Dan Brown also piloted the Coupe to a runner-up finish in Modified after a strange final that saw John Sloan nearly pay a visit to the far side, but keep his car in the lane enough to pick up the victory, with Dan Brown suffering mechanical problems. In Bikes and Sleds, Rodney Boynton was on the podium for the first time on his blue Yamaha, as he was a finalist against Jesse Loura, but came up short after a red light knocked him out in the final. Top Eliminator was a very good round of competition, going 4 rounds deep, before the dragster driven by Wesley Stevens emerged victorious over usual finalist and reigning 3-time in a row podium appearer Russ Poland, who red lighted in the final. Street class also saw a red light in the final round of racing after Tony Langlois was knocked off by Al Graffam in the semi-final. Graffam then could not keep his car from launching too quickly off the line against Jamie Madison, with Madison claiming his second win of the 2016 season and making it a 3-car race for the street class championship. Next week, it's a return to standard championship drag racing on Friday, July 22nd, with the Junior Dragsters, sponsored by Daddios, in the ranks as well. For the Oxford Plains Dragway, I'm Caleb Lamb with the weekly recap.